about using the comma. First, commas are used to separate items in a list. Look at the way commas are used here.
Some subjective tests of alertness, fatigue, vigour, and also some cognitive performance tasks.
Okay, so notice that when we write down her speech, we put commas where she uses pauses, and we use intonation to separate the items in a list. We write alertness, comma, fatigue, comma, vigour. We read this as alertness, fatigue, vigour. Adding a comma between items in a list tells us clearly how many different items there are. A second use of commas is to separate clauses in a sentence. We use a comma to separate dependent and independent clauses, but only when the dependent clause is first in the sentence. This sounds complicated, but it's not really. Here's an example of a dependent clause, because he was very tired, followed by an independent clause, he went to bed. Notice that we use a comma. Because he was very tired, comma, he went to bed. But let's swap the clauses around. He went to bed because he was very tired. In sentences like this, with the independent clause first, we don't need a comma. Listen to the different way they read out, and you can hear why. Because he was very tired, he went to bed. Notice the pause. He went to bed because he was very tired. There's no pause. So sometimes when you're writing, it helps to think that if there's a pause, you might need a comma. And that's where we're going to pause today. Hope you enjoyed Study English. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Hello, welcome to Study English, Ielts preparation. I'm Margot Politis. Today we're going to talk about simple present tense, definitions and technical vocabulary. All the things you'll need to know and use to write a report. First, we'll listen to someone talking about copyright, the rights people have to their own work. It's structured like a simple information report.
Copyright's a passion of mine. Copyright is the exclusive bundle of rights which is awarded to the author or a creator of work to entitle them to market it, to get economic reward for their creative endeavour, and to entitle them to say when, how and on what conditions their work may be used. Once I put my book on the internet, anybody can access it at the push of a button or a click of a mouse. Anybody can download it, copy it, and transmit it without my knowledge, without my consent, 100 times over to every country in the world without me knowing. There is a misconception about work which is submitted to the internet, and it's that if you've given it to the internet, it's gone to a public domain, therefore anyone can